As we hold hands together to build up a future so young.
We know learning is endless. A sea of knowledge we've already won.
School is where we're taught to conquer. With pride we're about to protect.
To bring back a winning glory. To shine, there's no turning back.
Hard and fast here we go. A team of one so we know. The challenge us, oh yes we can.
Welcome. This is level 3 of TV1 Pentathlon. I'm Nadim Majid and this is Trishma Pinto.
We're now in the final lap of some very exciting round-robin matches testing the wit, the intelligence and the leadership of each of our teams. And today is no exception. We have with us two very competitive teams who will be taking each other on in this yet another interesting match.
First of all the way from Kandy, let's get a big round of applause for Girls High School Kandy.
As we hold hands together to build up a future.
Stands as 330 points, while the grand total for Malyadeva College stands as 269 points, which means our winner for this match is Girls High School Kandy.
Learning is endless. A sea of knowledge we've already won.
School is where
And facing off against them, we have Nalanda College, Colombo.
we're about to protect.
We had Royal College with a grand total of 253 points. And the winner of today's match is Nalanda College with 314 points.
The winning glory. To shine, there's no turning back.
Let's find out how our two teams have been prepping themselves up for this final lap in the Pentathlon tournament. Let's start off with the boys from Nalanda. Chirag, how have all of you been prepping for this moment on stage?
Well, regarding our efforts, we are more than prepared for this.
Okay, sounds great.
Well, the boys from Nalanda are very happy with their efforts, but the girls from Girls High School, I expect, will not make it easy for them. Sajini, what have you been doing different in your preparation for the round-robin stage?
Since now we're in the top 5, we've been working even harder and we hope we can make it into the top 3.
All right, Girls High School Kandy has an eye on the finals. Let's also meet our judges. A reminder to our viewers at home that TV1 Pentathlon is supported and endorsed by the Ministry of Education. We have our two judges joining us for this evening's match between Nalanda College and Girls High School Kandy. Let's first meet our judges, Ms. Sajani Somatunga, a master trainer at the LPT Education Zone, and Ms. Deepika Gunenayaka, master trainer, Colombo Education Zone.
Well, let's kickstart this highly interesting match between our two schools with the tossing of the coin.
So we've got both captains ready to call. Chirag, Sajini, who's going to be calling the toss?
I'll be calling.
All right, ladies first. And what's your call?
Pentathlon.
Pentathlon was the call, and Pentathlon it is. Girls High School wins the toss. Sajini, will you be going first? Or are you inviting Chirag to go first?
Well, they'll go.
Pentathlon. Pentathlon. Pentathlon.
Well, we've got the formalities out of the way. There's only one thing left to do. Get the game started. We start with our first round. Balance your question.
Balance Your Question is all about testing the wits and the pressure, whether the students will be able to handle it or not. Each of the teams sends 3 core players and they have to answer 7 questions in a span of 60 seconds all the while maintaining their balance with a table tennis ball on a bat.
Each correct answer gets them 10 points. There's no minus points for wrong answers, and they can always pass if they do not know the answer. They have to, as Trishma said, answer the 7 questions within 60 seconds. Here's the catch. They get to drop the ball only twice. Each time they drop it, it's minus 5 points. If you drop it thrice, you're out, and in comes the next player.
Let's find out who the 3 co-players are from Nalanda College. Chirath, who's your pick?
It's going to be me, Anuk and Asintya.
So it's going to be Chirath, Anuk and Asintya.
Who will be facing off against them for girls' high school? Sajini, who are you picking for this round?
Theuni, Imasha and myself.
So it'll be Theuni, Imasha and the captain Sajini. Without further ado, let's get it underway.
Nalanda College will be the first to take part. Chirath, which one of your players is going first?
Me.
That's Chirath himself. Let's give a round of applause to the captain. Which country is the biggest red chili producer of the world?
Sorry?
Which country is the biggest red chili producer of
India.
the world? Correct. Geppetto the Carpenter is a character you find in which
Pinocchio.
popular children's novel? Pinocchio is the correct answer. Swahili is a native language used commonly in which continent?
Asia.
Wrong, it's Africa. Which country in the world has the most number of rivers?
Bangladesh.
Correct. The world-famous Forbidden City is located in which Asian city?
Beijing, China.
Correct. Which communist country is situated only 80 miles away from USA?
Russia.
Wrong, Cuba. The Booker Prize winner, God of Small Things, was written by which female Indian author?
Arundhati Roy.
Correct. The questions are up.
Good job, Chirath. A good job from the Nalandian captain, girls' high school Sajini. Who's going up first?
I'll be going first.
Which country's test cricket team is known as the Baggy Greens?
South Africa.
Wrong, Australia. Which country is the world's biggest sugar producer?
India.
Wrong, Brazil. Which city is world famously known as the Big Apple?
Rome.
Wrong, New York City. Adolf Hitler wrote this autobiography while he
Mein
was
Kampf.
in prison after the First World War. Name it. The
Mein
correct
Kampf.
answer is Mein Kampf. You're correct. The University of Ruhuna complex was designed by which world-renowned local architect?
Pass.
Answer is Jeffrey Barber. The Red Square is a popular locality in which city?
Sorry?
The Red Square is a popular locality in which city?
Pass.
The answer is Moscow. Name the only city which belongs to both the European and Asian continents?
Istanbul.
Correct.
Both captains have laid down the gauntlet, a taste of things to come. Let's see how the other players fare. Chirath, who's going next?
Asintya.
Asintya, come on up.
The Philippines got its name after a king who ruled in which country?
France.
Wrong, Spain. The world-famous Lake Victoria is in which continent?
Africa.
Correct. Before becoming independent, Bangladesh was known by what name?
West Pakistan.
Wrong, East Pakistan. The Long Walk to Freedom is an autobiography written by which famous freedom fighter?
Mahatma Gandhi.
Wrong, Nelson Mandela. The Asian Development Bank headquarters are located in which country?
Maldives.
Wrong, Philippines. The Bermuda Triangle is situated in which ocean?
Atlantic Ocean.
Correct. The only official bird sanctuary of Sri Lanka is located where?
Boondala.
Wrong, Kumuna.
Good job there by Asintya, girls' high school Sajini. Who's going up next?
Theuni.
Theuni, come on up.
Who first translated the Mahavansa into the English language?
Pass.
The answer is Wilhelm Geiger. Name the only European country belonging to the top 5 economies of the world.
Germany.
Correct. Who is the teacher of ancient Greek philosopher Plato?
Socrates.
Correct. Nelson Mandela was imprisoned on which South African island?
Robben Island.
Correct. Name the Sri Lankan Prime Minister who experienced the shortest tenure in office.
Pass.
The answer is Dr. Vijayananda Dahanayaka. Tibet is currently occupied by which country?
China.
Correct. Name the Dr. Lester James Peary's feature film based on the life of King Kashyapa.
Pass.
The answer is God King. Your questions are up.
Well, it's an intense competition. Let's see how the last player from Nalanda College fares. I believe it's Anup.
Yes.
Anup, come on up.
Saint Nicholas, who later became known as Santa Claus, was born in which modern-day country?
Turkey.
Correct. What is a chemical element with atomic number 1?
Hydrogen.
Correct. Name the first president of Palestine.
Pass.
The answer is Yasser Arafat. Who made the first test double century for Sri Lanka?
Brendan Group.
Correct. Reykjavik is the capital of which country?
Pass.
Correct answer is Iceland. Great Ramses II ruled which modern-day country?
Italy.
Wrong, Egypt. Name the South Indian movie superstar who started his career as a bus conductor.
Pass.
The answer is Rajnikant. Your questions are up.
And we have our final player from Girls High School Kandy in this first round. Balance your question. Ima.
Name the politician considered as the father of Pakistan.
Muhammad Al Jinnah.
Correct. Which swimmer is known as the Baltimore Bullet?
Michael Phelps.
Correct. Vientiane is the capital of which communist country in Asia?
Cambodia.
Wrong, Laos. The Nile River flows into which sea?
Dead Sea.
Wrong, the Mediterranean. Who was the first bowler to take 500 test wickets?
Muralidharan. Muktai Muralidharan.
Wrong, Courtney Walsh. Which South African Paralympic champion was nicknamed Blade Runner?
Pass.
Answer is Oscar Pistorius. Booker Prize winning novel, The English Patient, was written by which Sri Lankan-born Canadian?
Michael Ondaatje.
Michael Ondaatje, correct. Your questions are up. Well, after that closely fought first round, balance your question, it's time now for us to find out the scores. And we have the scores right here with us. The girls from Girls High School Kandy in this first round have scored themselves 90 points. Meanwhile, the boys from Nalanda College have scored themselves 100 points.
Well, there's only 10 points separating our teams. I predict that this is going to be a closely fought match between GHS Kandy and the Nalandians. What's coming up next? Stick around to find out. You're watching TV1 Pentathlon. Welcome back to TV1 Pentathlon and this level 3 match between GHS Kandy and the Nalandians from Colombo. We're one round in, 4 more to go. Let's get round 2 started. It's time to express to impress.
Express to Impress is a round where each of our teams select the 3 co-players who will speak while the rest of the team can support and dramatize a story based on a story lead that we give them. And they have to be creative, imaginative, as well as work in a team to get ahead in this exciting round.
So we have 2 minutes. The first 2 speakers get 45 seconds each. The final speaker gets 30 seconds to wrap up the story. They need to impress their schoolmates, the viewers at home, the presenters. Most importantly, they need to impress the judges, Ms. Hajani and Ms. Deepika, who will be scoring this round. There's 100 points up for grabs. Who will emerge victorious? Let's start with Nalanda College.
It's number 3.
And who will be your 3 co-players?
It's going to be Asinthe, Rakhindu and Dhaniru.
So here's the story lead for the boys from Nalanda College. Keshav was fascinated with flying since his childhood but had no means to achieve that. He sees the aircraft and wants to be a pilot and fly around the world. One day he saw a gas balloon seller in his village fair and had an idea. He bought several balloons with the pocket money he had saved and climbed a tree, thinking that his long-time desire of flying will come true. And then...
I'm gonna let go. Okay, I'm gonna let go. 3, 2, 1, Geronimo! I'm getting pulled away by the wind. It's so strong. A tower. I can hang on to it. Okay. Oh no, it's leaning. I had to let go. Wait a minute. I recognize that. GPS, where am I? Italy? Oh no, that's the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It's leaning. I'm getting pulled away again. Oh no, wait, deserts. I'm in Egypt. I can see the pyramids. Oh, the Sphinx. I'm gonna hold on to his nose. Oh no, it's crumbling. It's crumbling. It just fell off. The Sphinx lost his nose.
Next speaker.
Oh, I'm getting pulled away. Oh, wait a minute. Is that the Colosseum? Yes, it is. I can see the two gladiators fighting. Oh no, this gust of wind is taking me there. Maybe I can handle onto that crumbly wall. Got it. Oh no, the wind is pulling me away now. Oh no, the wall is cracking. It's cracking, and now it's gone. The UNESCO will never forgive me for this. And wait a minute. The wind is carrying me even farther. This is a familiar landscape. That's Sigiriya. Oh, ow, I hit a rock. And that rock hit another rock, and an even bigger rock, and that bigger rock just fell onto the man's head, and it cracked. Wait.
Final speaker.
I'm feeling dizzy.
Hey, how are you feeling, son? What? Who am I? I'm a doctor, and you're in the hospital. You were in a coma for about 2 weeks. What? You flew around the world? And you broke a chunk of the Colosseum? And the nose of the Sphinx? And you leaned the Tower of Pisa? No, son, you just fell from a tree. If your dream is to
Wrap
fly,
up.
just be a pilot. The end.
Very expressive Nalandians. Can the girls from GHS Kandy do better? Sajini, make your pick. What's the number?
Number 1.
All right, story lead number 1 for Girls High School Kandy. Who will be your 3 co-players this round?
Imalsha, Mariam and myself.
Imalsha, Mariam and the captain Sajini.
When Shanika joined the University of London, after the orientation, she received this class schedule for fall semester. On that list was a class titled English 101, amongst the technical subject classes related to her major. On the first day of university, Shanika entered English 101, a few minutes early to start her university career. To her surprise, she saw the class full of students from East Asia, South Asia, Middle East, Latin America, and East Europe. No one was conversing because none of them were comfortable with a common language in which to express. A white British teacher arrived on time to start the class.
First day of class, first day of university. I am just so excited. Oh my God, here are my new friends. Hello, how are you doing? Wait, you don't speak English? These people are so stupid. Hey, you, are you deaf? Huh? You people are so disabled. You should see how I speak English because I am the English master because I got 30 distinctions. You know that, huh? Yeah. Teacher. Hello, teacher, because you know I am your best student, okay? No matter what I do, I am your best student, okay? I am your best student, okay? I know the answer. The answer is masquerading.
Next speaker.
So, after class, Shanika and the others decided to go to town. Shanika was walking around taking in all the beautiful sights and having a wonderful time when suddenly, out of nowhere, a vehicle came and slammed into Shanika and Shanika fell down. She was in such a state of shock that she just couldn't speak, which was when, very conveniently, the people she had spent the first lesson at university insulting came up to her. They came up and they helped her out. Even though they couldn't speak English well, they got on the phone, they called an ambulance and they got help. This is what they did to help out their friend who was in need. Shanika got the help she needed and she was fine.
According to Shanika, her friends were disabled, but truly they were differently abled. Even though in day-to-day life they didn't speak English, when the occasion arose, they stepped up and they saved her. So remember, no matter what, do not insult, mock or judge others because you never know when they'll be in need. So please don't judge others. Thank you.
Two very expressive and impressive presentations, dramatic storytelling presentations from both our schools, from the boys from Nalanda College and the girls from Girls High School, Kandy. Did they succeed in impressing you? Most importantly, did they succeed in impressing our judges?
Well, in this round, we saw your performance. They were really good, and when we comment on your performance of Girls High School, that was really nice, but we feel your interaction was not much, that you are not that much cooperative that as supposed to be. And in your second narration, you could have been a bit more emotional, that means impressive. Alright, so because of such things, you can improve further, I think. And because of that, we have offered you 54 points. And when it goes to Nalandians, it's better this time, I suppose, because you had a previous match as well. There we also witnessed your talents. Here it is really good, and all of you interacted nicely. You all cooperated and collaboratively you came out with your presentation, and yes, we really enjoyed, and it ended up humorously, so it was so nice. So because of that, you have got 74 points.
It's time now to find out the scores as they stand at the end of 2 rounds. We have Girls High School Kandy scoring themselves a total so far of 144 points. Meanwhile, the boys from Nalanda College have scored themselves a total so far of 174 points.
All right, so Nalanda College ahead by 30 points. Will that be the same at the end of this next round? We're getting into that section of the pentathlon matches where luck and chance come into play. It's time to word the basket.
Word the basket tests the vocabulary skills of each of our teams because they need to guess a word. However, they can only do that if they have good hand-eye coordination because they require to basket a ball into the net in order to reveal their clues.
All right, so for each successful basket, you get 10 points. So 30 points there, and if you guess the word, that's 70 points. So there's a maximum of 100 points up for grabs in this round as well. If they are unable to guess the word, they can opt for players number 4 and 5. However, if players number 4 and 5 miss, they run the risk of losing 10 points on each player. Let's get started. Nalanda College goes first.
They have picked up word number 2. Chirath, who will be your 3 co-players?
It's going to be Anuk, Asintya and myself.
So it will be Anuk, Chirath and Asintya stepping up to the challenge.
Nalanda College, got that, Chirath? First, I need to know which letter you want revealed.
The letter after N.
And Chirath, who will be going first for Nalanda?
Me.
Come on up. Okay, Chirath, whenever you're ready. Shot. So a successful basket for Chirath, that's 10 points, and it reveals the letter. The letter is S. Who's going next? And which letter do you want revealed?
The first blank after the first S. No, I mean the second S.
All right, so it's the 10th letter, and Chirath, who's going to be taking the shot?
Anuk.
Anuk, come on up. Okay, when you're ready. Close, but not close enough. So that's the 10th space in that letter locked. Chirath, which one do you want revealed next?
The letter before the second S.
And who's going to be taking the third shot?
Asynthia.
Asynthia, come on up. Okay. A very confident shot by Asynthia. So that's the 8th letter revealed, and that letter is U. Chirath, all 3 of your co-players have gone up. Are you going to go for player number 4? Are you going to give me an answer? Remember, if you go for player number 4, you risk losing 10 points.
I'm calling player number 4.
All right, and who's player number 4?
Rakindu.
Rakindu, which letter do you want revealed?
The last blank.
The last blank. Around the rim and outside, a minus 10 points there for Nalanda College. Will they be giving us an answer, or will they be going for player number 5? Chirath? Chirath, I need to know, are you going for number 5? I need a decision. I need a decision now.
We are going for player number 5.
Player number 5, and which letter do you want revealed?
The letter before the last S.
The letter before the last S. All right, Danilo, a reminder, you can't touch the line. There you go, when you're ready. All right, so Daniru saving Nalanda College from losing another 10 points and having that all-important letter revealed. The letter is E. Chirath, I'm going to need an answer.
Yes. Anything now. Anything. Nas. Conscious.
Time's up, Nalandians. I need an answer.
No, there's...
All right. Chirath, what's your answer?
The word is consciousness.
Consciousness.
Yes.
And the spellings?
CONSCIOUSNESS.
What do the teachers think from Nalanda College? Do you think they've got it? Consciousness? Let's see. What is that word? Consciousness it is. CONSCIOUSNESS. Cutting it a little fine there, Nalanda College, but they got there in the end.
Let's find out which word the girls from Girls High School Kandy picked for themselves. This is word number 5. Sajini, who will be your 3 co-players?
Imalsha, Netmi and myself.
Imalsha, Netmi and Sajini.
Let's take a look at what that word is. Who's going first, and which letter do you want revealed?
The blank after N. The blank after N.
All right, Sajini, who's going first?
I'll be going first.
Come on up. All right, when you're ready. $10 points for Girls High School, and they have that letter revealed. The blank after N is T. Sajini, who's going next? Which letter do you want revealed?
The blank after P.
There's no P.
Oh, sorry. The second blank. No, wait. The blank after M. The second blank after M.
So the letter before A.
Yes.
All right, the letter before A. And who's going to be taking the shot?
Imalsha.
Imalsha, come on up. All right, go ahead. When you're ready. Almost, but that letter is now locked. Sajini, I need to know who's going next and which letter you want revealed.
The blank after M.
The blank after M.
Netmi is going.
And Netmi. Shot and swish. The letter that has been revealed is I.
The word is contamination.
All right, and the spellings?
C-O-N-T-A-M-I-N-A-T-I-O-N.
The teachers look happy with that answer. The teachers on the other side look happy with their answer. Let's take a look at what that answer is. Contamination is correct. C-O-N-T-A-M-A-C-O-N-T-A-M-I-N-A-T-I-O-N.
Time now to find out the individual scores of both the teams in the third round. Before I tell you what the totals are so far, let's find out how the girls' high school have done in our third round. In this round, they scored themselves 90 points. And meanwhile, the boys from Nalanda College have scored themselves 80 points. What does that make our total so far? The girls from Girls High School have got a total of 234 points. And meanwhile, the boys from Nalanda College have scored themselves a total of 254 points.
All right, so that lead has been shortened. It's down to just 20 points separating both our teams with 2 more rounds to go. What's coming up next? Stick around to find out. We have the most exciting rounds coming up. You're watching TV1 Pentathlon. Welcome back to TV1 Pentathlon, this level 3 match between GHS Kandy and the Nalandians from Colombo. We have 2 more rounds left to go and things are getting exciting. There's only 20 points separating both our teams. This is where it can all change. It's time to target your knowledge.
In this round, each of our teams gets to select 3 core players who will then take aim and hit at any one of the colors on the spinning wheel. Each of the colors stand for a particular subject. And if they're lucky enough to get a white, that's a trump, which means they get to choose any topic of their choice.
All right, so in Target Your Knowledge, the questions are multiple choice. You have 4 answers to choose from, and each question will be accompanied by a visual clue. Before each question is asked, the teams have 1 chance to opt for a double. If they opt for a double and give the correct answer, that gives them 60 points. If they get the answer wrong after opting for a double, that's minus 20 points. So that's the risk element. If they don't take the risk, each correct answer is worth 30 points. So let's get started with Nalanda College, who are going first.
We start off with Nalanda College as usual. Chirat, who will be your 3 core players?
It's going to be Asintya, Rakindu and Daniru.
Asintya, Rakindu and Daniru will be stepping up to the wheel. Who will be going first?
Asintya.
Let's give it up for Asintya.
All right, Asintya. Blue for sports and games.
Sports and games is the topic that you've chosen. Would you like to go in for a double?
No.
No. Okay, playing it safe with the first question. Let's take a look at your visual clue. You saw the Spanish tennis champion Rafael Nadal, who has won the most number of French Open singles titles. How many French Open singles titles has he won? Your options are A, 7, B, 8, C, 9, or D, 10.
Answer is D, 10.
D, 10 is what you've answered. The correct answer is C, 9. That's an incorrect answer. We move on now to Girls High School. Kandy, Sajni, who will be your 3 core players?
Netmi, Theuni and Mariam.
So that's Netmi, Theuni and Mariam. All right, who will be stepping up first?
Netmi.
Netmi, let's give it up for Netmi.
Red, science and technology.
Well, you chose science and technology. Would you like to go in for a double?
No, thank you.
No, thank you. All right, here is your visual clue.
2.5 pounds, comprised of 30 circuit boards, had a talk time of 35 minutes, but a charge time of 10 hours.
You saw Martin Cooper, who invented the world's first mobile phone while he was working for Motorola in New York City. In which year did he invent it? Your options are A. 1970, B. 1973, C. 1976, or D. 1979.
1973.
1973 is their answer. The correct answer is B. 1973. We're back now with the boys from Nalanda College who will be stepping up next.
Daniru.
Let's give it up for Daniru.
Bullseye.
Well, they just got the jackpot. They got the trump, which means the boys get to choose any topic of their choice. Which topic will it be?
Geography.
Geography is their choice. Would you like to go in for a double?
Double.
A little bit of a confusion there.
Yes, we are doubling.
Okay, they will double this one. Okay, boys, remember you've doubled this, so you better get this one right. Here is your question. You saw the world's second tallest mountain, K2, and it's located on the borders of China and which other country? Your options are A. India, B. Pakistan, C. Nepal, or D. Bhutan.
No, it can't be India. Nepal. Nepal.
5 seconds, boys.
Nepal. Yeah, Nepal. C. Nepal.
C. Nepal. This is a question that you've chosen to double. If this is wrong, you will be getting negative marking. The correct answer is B. Pakistan. That is the incorrect answer. Girls, who will be stepping up next?
Theuni.
Let's give it up for Theuni.
Blue, sports and games.
Sports and games is what you have targeted. And would you like to go in for a double?
No, thank you.
No, thank you. All right, let's take a look at your visual clue.
Talvez, se eu tivesse feito o meu último gol com a seleção brasileira.
You saw Pelé, considered by many as the greatest soccer player ever lived. How many soccer World Cup titles did he win for Brazil? Your options are A. 2, B. 3, C. 4, or D. 5.
B3.
B3 is the correct answer. And now it's time for the final player from Nalanda College to step up. Who will it be this time?
Rakindu.
Let's give it up for Rakindu.
Purple for literature.
Well, you've chosen literature. Let's take a look at your visual
How
clue.
can I ever face my fellow man? How can I ever face myself again? My soul belongs to God, I know.
You saw a clip from the musical based on the French novel Les Miserables. What is the name of the girl title character Jean Valjean adopts as his own daughter? Your options are A. Fantine, B. Cosette, C. Magloire, or D. Eponine.
The answer is C.
The answer the boys have given is C. Magloire. The correct answer is B. Cosette. That is the incorrect answer. Who will be the next person to step up to the wheel?
Mariam.
Let's give it up for Mariam.
Yellow, arts and entertainment.
You've chosen arts and entertainment. Let's take a look at your visual clue. You saw Avatar, the world's highest grossing movie of all time, making $2.7 billion in revenue. Who directed Avatar? Your options are A. Steven Spielberg, B. Michael Bay, C. Peter Jackson, or D. James Cameron.
A. Steven Spielberg.
A. Steven Spielberg is the answer that they've given. The correct answer is D. James Cameron. That is an incorrect answer.
A couple of tough questions there to end Target Your Knowledge. Our fourth round, James Cameron not only directed Avatar, he was also the director of several other big-name movies, including Titanic, which held the record of highest grossing film for a very long time. Let's see how both our schools fared in this round. Trishma, you have the scores?
Yes, indeed, I do. And this turned out to be quite an unexpected round because we had the boys from Nalanda College taking a big risk which didn't pay off ultimately, because in this round, they unfortunately scored themselves negative marks and they have -20. While the girls from Girls High School Kandy in this round did for themselves marvelously well and they've scored for themselves 60 points. Time now to find out what the totals stand as of now at the end of our fourth round. The boys from Nalanda College have scored themselves 234 points. And the girls from Girls High School Kandy have scored themselves 294 points.
Well, as I said, the last two rounds are the most exciting here at TV1 Pentathlon. The tables have turned, but they can turn yet again. It's time for the buzzer round. The rules for the buzzer round are simple. There'll be 10 questions that will be asked rapid fire, fastest finger first. Each correct answer is worth 10 points. If you hit the buzzer and give the wrong answer, it's -5 points. But someone from the opposing team can opt to go for it by hitting the buzzer and score themselves 5 points in the event that the team going first has gotten the wrong answer. Simple enough. Let's get started.
Time now to start off with the first question of our final buzzer round. Here's your question. Name the former Sri Lankan finance minister and economist who starred in Rajakiya Vikramaya, the first Sri Lankan film, which unfortunately was not released. Time up, and we don't have an answer from any of the teams. The correct answer is Dr. N.M. Pereira. We move on to question number 2. Guantanamo Bay is occupied by American military to imprison suspected terrorists, and this is located in which country?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico is the incorrect answer.
Cuba.
Cuba is the correct answer. How many batsmen have scored Test triple centuries for Sri Lanka?
3.
3 is the correct answer. Here's your fourth question. Elizabeth Bennet is a fictional character in which famous literary classic by Jane Austen?
Wuthering Heights.
Incorrect answer.
Pride and Prejudice.
Pride and Prejudice is the correct answer. We move on now to question number 5. The current United Nations Secretary General, Antonio Guterres, is a native to which country?
Portugal. I'm sorry, Portugal.
Sorry, Poland.
That is the incorrect answer.
Portugal.
Portugal is the correct answer. We move on now to question number 6. Blue Nile and White Nile, the two main tributaries, connects and forms the River Nile in which country?
Sudan.
Sudan is the correct answer. Question number 7. Which planet in our solar system has the lowest density?
Saturn.
Saturn is the correct answer. Question number 8. Which country has the world's longest alphabet?
Cambodia.
Cambodia is the correct answer. Question number 9. Roger Federer won his 18th singles Grand Slam title recently at the Australian Open by beating which arch rival?
Novak Djokovic.
That is the wrong answer.
Time's up.
The correct answer for this question is Rafael Nadal. Question number 10. So far, 8 Star Wars movies have been released since 1977. What is the title of the latest Star Wars movie which was released last year?
Rogue One.
Rogue One is the correct answer.
A very topsy-turvy buzz around we had there. Strong performances from both schools, but was it enough to get either of them over the line and a shot at getting into our final 3? The pentathlete of the day and the final scores, all this and more coming up right at the other end of this break. You're watching TV1 Pentathlon. Welcome back, welcome back. We finished our 5 rounds of this level 3 match between Nalanda College and Girls High School Kandy. Before we get to the final scores, though, we need to find out who our pentathlete of the day is. Judges, Miss Deepika, Miss Sajani, have you all made a decision on pentathlete of the day?
Throughout the competition, we could view their performances, and we saw during the 4th and 5th rounds, just Sajani could blow colors. Then we take a decision to name Sajani as the pentathlete of the day.
Well, with the pentathlete of the day announced, it's now time for the nail-biting finish. We will now find out which of our teams have actually done well in this final round. The scores for the final round are as follows. Nalanda College scored 30 points. And in this round, Girls High School scored themselves 15 points. Let's find out which of our teams have scored the higher marks. We have Nalanda College scoring themselves 264 points. And we have Girls High School scoring themselves 309 points, which makes Girls High School Kandy the winning team for today.
S-I-G-S-S-C-S-O-O-L High School! High School!
All right, so Girls High School Kandy notching up a level 3 victory here against Nalanda College. Nalanda College not out of the woods yet. They've got a couple more matches coming up. Let's see how they fare. Thank you all to our viewers at home, our judges from the Ministry of Education, our wonderful audience and both teams. Thank you, Krishma. We'll see you again, same time, same place next week. You're watching TV1 Pentathlon.
I understand that we have made a few mistakes, and we'll put all that into experience, and we'll come back much stronger and to give a much better fight.
We worked hard and it paid off, so we're really happy. And we work hard for the next round as well.